Final talk. Final talk. Final talk with Tavis. With Tavis. Okay, nobody's coming. Hey there. Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Vinyl Talk with Tavis. And I'm Tavis. Well, it's starting out as one of those days. Have you ever had one of those days in which you're getting ready to go to work? You're getting ready to go to work. And by the time you are on your way to work, you've went back and forth to the house to get something that you've forgotten. Maybe about 20 times. Oh, Lord. It's one of those days. And I've left for work a little later than normal. Yep, one of those days. I'm not saying that it's good or bad. I'm just saying it's one of those days. I like to be on time. I like to be organized, and that can only happen if I get up early enough. This morning, I got up at 3 o'clock. I could not sleep because I knew I had stuff to do to be ready today. I normally get up at 5. I had to get up at 3. But you all, this video is about, and it's a nice day to do a video because the sun is not around. Well, it's around, but you know what I'm saying. It's an overcast. This video is about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, vinyl community, dearest friends, I tell you, I have made a decision. I have made the decision to unsubscribe to all music streaming services. Had to do it. It was yesterday. No, it was the other day that I saw that $9.99 charge from Spotify come out of my bank account. And I have no problem. Okay, you gonna let me in? Okay, come on. These folks are driving crazy. I saw that $10 charge come out of my bank account, and I was fine with it. I'm fine with the $10. But I just began to think, it was that Rick James album that I recently got from eBay that was sealed. And before I got that album, I was streaming it on Spotify. When I started listening to the album, the physical vinyl record, the sound was superb. The sound is superb. Absolutely fantastic. When I listened to that same record on Spotify, in my earphones or in a Bluetooth speaker or whatever you call it, the sound is awful, but you get used to it, so you don't know what's better unless you hear something better. You know what I'm talking about? And I compared it yesterday. I started listening to the record, the bass is booming. Maybe those speakers are really good, but I used the same speakers with my iPhone, hooked it up, awful sounding. When I'm streaming, it sounds awful. And I'm saying this as a person who has music on these streaming services. I have music on all of Spotify, Apple Music, all that. And I don't know what happened, but Spotify also gave me a free, they gave me Hulu for free for joining their streaming services. I think probably they're doing that because they know people are quitting. I don't know. I'm just saying. And then some music is on Spotify that's not on Apple, and then vice versa. So you can end up having about 6 and 7 subscriptions to all these music streaming programs. I'd rather have the physical, tangible record in hand. And I have the great turntable to play it. Sounds marvelous. This morning, while I was up at 3 o'clock, I was listening to The Barge. On a very low volume. Sounded wonderful. Just great. And then, you know what? There are some records, there's music on Spotify that the music is taken or stripped or ripped from an album, and then they put it up on Spotify for you to stream. I've heard that. I said, this is clearly coming from an old vinyl record, and it's not available digitally, so they made it digital, and so now you can stream it. And it's, for me, it's a gospel record by the Clark Sisters. And I'm sure there's others. Makes no sense. Let me calm down. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, okay. I can understand the importance or the necessity of easy access, all types of music, all genres, old and new, at your fingertips right then and there. I can understand that. But there just came a point for me in which I said enough is enough. I want to be able to hold the music in my hand. You all, the music that I hear on Spotify is usually, it had become or has become just a reference for me to buy the physical album or CD if I like what I hear while I'm streaming. Other than that, I don't listen to it. I just don't. I never will forget when I was wanting to buy that Linda Ronstadt, Dolly Parton, and what is her name? My heavens. Those 3 ladies who did the Linda Ronstadt, Dolly Parton, and I forgot her name. But I listened to it on Spotify to see if it was good getting their last album that they did. And I went ahead and got it because it sounded good. It was because of Spotify. But you know, you can have the free version of Spotify, and you know, they have ads and they won't let you play the music that you really want to hear. You can't just push a particular song and play it. At least I can't. I don't know what's going on now. There are so many streaming services these days. So I think Spotify was founded back in 2006. Times have changed. Times have changed. And oh, the music. Oh, Jesus. I've got to talk about this. The music that is coming out these days. I thought it couldn't get worse. I really thought, ladies and gentlemen, that it could not get worse. Where are the ballads? Where are the songs with melodies and nice chord progressions that you can play on a piano? Where is it? It's nowhere to be found. It takes people like you and me from the vinyl community or from the CD community or whatever people are doing, who are going back to the classics, old school they call it. I was playing my piano yesterday in the classroom. I was playing the Beatles. I want you, da-na-na-na. I want you so bad. I want you. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad. No, 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 no. I want you. I was playing that. The kids walked in and said, Mr. Minner, what is that? I said, let me tell you something. I did have a picture of Abbey Road in my classroom, but they painted my room and it kind of messed up the poster. I got to talk to Vinyl Douche and get that Miles Davis poster. Oh my God, I don't want to forget that. Oh, anyway, the children were listening to me playing that song. Those chord progressions are so funky. These days we have, wanna take my take my horse to the old town road. I wanna ride and you know what? And the songs are so low for the kids. I'm speaking as a teacher, okay? A music teacher. I mean, you can't, I've been thinking like this for years. You can't take a song, a good song that's out these days and play it for the kids. It's gonna be cussing. Don't put Cardi B on. Please. Respect to Cardi B. I respect her. You know she did that interview with George, what's his name? Lord, I can't even think this morning. What's that president, that candidate? He's trying to run for president. George Bernie. Lord. That's how my mind's thinking. That's why I'm going back and forth to my house getting stuff. I'm just in one of those brain farts today. Bernie Sanders. Yeah, that's it. She did a video with Bernie Sanders. I respect her. I just couldn't buy that girl's music. I would not want to hear all that cussing. I just couldn't do it. I can't do it. I can't play it in the classroom. And I can't even play the one in which they take out the cuss words because the kids are going to cuss anyway. Ooh, Mr. Minner, Mama said I can't listen to that. I'm like, well, let me change the song. Let's go back to Peter, Paul, and Mary. Let's go to John Denver. Let's play some Michael Jackson. Beat it. Let's play Justin Timberlake. What's that song? Dance. What's that feel good song that Justin Timberlake put out from that movie? Something positive. Where's the positive music these days? I was with my kindergartners yesterday and I started playing Old Town Road. Them kids they got up without my permission. They got up. We were sitting in a circle and I said, let me just see what happens. Them kids got up from that circle and started dancing. This one little boy was dancing. I said, listen, little boy, if you don't stop dancing like that, I'm gonna tell your daddy. He stopped dancing like that. I tell you, it's something completely different these days. I mean, I've been teaching a long time, I know, and it's gotten worse. But when these children are introduced to melodies, they like it. They just have to be introduced to it. They have to be around it. Okay, so I went from streaming to talking about children and music in the classroom. Y'all, I'm on a rant. I'm ranting. I'm rambling. I'm driving. There's traffic. I guess I'll be doing lots of these videos because it really helps me drive. Helps me stay focused. Isn't that kind of ironic? No, it's not ironic. It's an oxymoron. I'm talking to you, but it helps me focus to drive. Helps me from being so upset when I'm driving. Come on now, get it together. So, I stopped my streaming services. I canceled it. It's going to end on the 18th of September. And I don't care. The music is awful. The quality doesn't sound good. The music that comes out these days, I don't give a care. I don't give a rat's rear end. The section that says new music, and you click on it and you see all these different art covers for the music and listen to it. I'm like, what did I do? I just wasted 3 minutes of my time listening to this. That's if I even got through the song. I'm always going back to the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s. You know what this is? This is a middle-aged man who doesn't look too bad. I did not say that. Yes, I did. You better drink you lots of water if you want to stay looking good in your 40s. Drink lots of water and wash your face every day in the shower. Oh my God. Oh my God. So you look on Spotify and you look at the new records. You young people out there, I'm sure you understand. Wait, no, you probably don't understand. But I swear once you get a certain age, I swear you will begin to think this way. My daddy started thinking this way at this age when I was a teenager. I said, Daddy, this music is great. He said, no, it's awful. He said, it's awful. He was listening to Sam Cooke. He was listening to Fats Domino. My daddy got in one of these modes in which he decided to just buy records from his youth. And I was like, oh, I wish he turned that music off. It's just awful. You know what? Now I'm listening to my dad's music that he liked when he was a boy. I love me some Sam Cooke. I love me some Fats Domino. I love me some Motown. I always loved Motown, though. But my dad was going in the sticks. My dad loves, what is his name? Bobby Womack. He loves Bobby Womack back in the day. What is that great song he likes? I'm looking for a love. I'm looking for a love. I'm looking for a love. Hey, yeah. I'm looking for a love. Don't you know I'm searching here and there. I'm looking everywhere. I'm looking. I'm looking for a love to call my own. When I first heard it, I said, this song, Daddy, it's awful. Now, at this age, that is the jam. It's like a gospel song. I told Daddy, I said, you know what, Daddy? If I ever were to become a preacher again, or if I were to start singing gospel and really be serious, I would take that song and change it to gospel. I'm looking for the Lord. Someone says, I'm looking for the Lord. I'm looking here and there. I'm searching everywhere. I'm looking. Oh, I'm looking for the Lord to save my soul. So you see, man, I can change any song. I say this a lot. I can change any song to a gospel song. Y'all, I'm nutty as a fruitcake. I don't care what they say. I love it. I need to hear that song. That song will bring me joy. I might play it in the classroom. I bet you those kids will like it. They'll like it. So I gave up streaming services, kiddos. Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, what streaming service do you own? Or do you subscribe to? Or do you just prefer the physical? Physical versus streaming. That's the question of the day. I don't know. I'm done with streaming. And you know what? I think I'm done with this video. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to live victoriously. And as always, with music, be inspired and stay inspired.